So here's a new unit. The last one I bought, I didn't actually ever show it what it looked like during the auction. So this one, before I even start going through it, I just bought it for $170. I'll give you a look of what this looked like before I started on it. You can't really see anything of great value here. The coffee table, a razor scooter, some framed art. This one, the only thing good about it is it's all piled up to the ceiling here. So let me pull a few things out of here. We'll see what we got. I can already tell what it is. It's somebody that had kids. You can see some toys, kids books, empty. So barring some miracle piece of jewelry or something, clock. I can already tell this one isn't going to be any very good. The kid's costume. Kind of underwater scene. Towels. I just opened this one here. There's some camos. Those are military issue. So they're very small size. Looks like a military woman. And I don't know. This one has a sort of a cool looking coffee table with these dovetails. It could be from the 50s, what they call mid-century. Well, this might seem obvious, but it just occurred to me. These camos here are probably Halloween costumes. Considering there's other Halloween costumes and toys in this box. So, it is what it is. You roll the dice and see how they roll. So here we are unloading the unit. I found this old comic book. There's a price tag of 12 cents. So that's good. Those are the better ones. I really don't know what's going on with this unit though. I've never seen such a bunch of garbage. Just everything's all opened up and dumped out and trashy, and there's no lids, and just terrible. Terrible. Of course, with this kind of volume you always find something. As it turns out, that's a Lane coffee table. So that's a good thing. Lane, and it's got numbers. Coming in the old transfer station. Ready for the best sound in the world. Bye-bye, trash. Somebody was paying money to store that. Okay, so we just got back from the solid waste transfer station. Another trashy unit for sure. Did kick out a few things. This is a lime green Game Boy with a red Pokemon in it. It's worth $20 to $40 online. Pop some batteries in it. Lo and behold, the thing works. Got this binder full of Pokemon cards with my Superman comic book. Comic book is only worth about $5, turns out. First appearance of the Parasite. These things have some value. I'm not sure how much. I have a headache to deal with that. Look them all up one by one. There's a bunch of video games. One's worth $10. So, it wasn't a total loss. I am kind of grousing and complaining about this unit because it wasn't full of gold coins and stuff, but not all of them are full of gold coins. Far from it. This one had about 30 of these action figures that turned up. These are the 6-inch action figures. And these have a little teeny tiny number on them. You can look them up. It's very time consuming. And I'm not going to do it. For example, this guy here, that's a collectible one. He's worth about $10 on eBay. It's, I think, Bible Man. He's got the little cross on his shins. But I'm not going to spend an hour to take a picture of that and put it on eBay and drive it to the post office to make $10. So that's about 20 of those. It'd be $60. And then there's a whole bunch more of not action figures, but little plastic toys. So these are okay. Some dollhouse stuff. Just goes on and on. This is probably 100 of these things. So, Buzz Lightyear. Rawr. These are kind of fun. That whole unit was mostly all trash. I've reduced it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 totes of stuff. They're paying storage on a bunch of trash. They could have got into 7 milk crates. Right, so I took all my action figures out of the different boxes I found them in. Put them all out on display on the table here. I don't quite have 100 of them. I have 20 of these wrestling figures, maybe 25 little G.I. Joe figures, maybe 10 superheroes like Batman, and then a few more random ones like Tiger and the Giant Ant and some of these kind of like horror ones. If I can sell 50 of them for 2 for $5, that'd be $125 right here. So these kind of trashy units that have a bunch of crap all mixed up and everything, sometimes you do eventually come out okay on them. You'll get the stuff that got left in there and nobody wanted to deal with it, or it was down in the bottom box. So with this and the rest of it, I'm sure I'm going to break even. So this is the end of this particular movie about this particular unit. It was not the best unit I could ever got, but I got my whole big tote full of these action figures, and then 5 more totes of stuff to sell. Got a Junior Seau bobblehead, some shoes, a drum, a disco ball, some boots, some books. This thing I had not shown. This is a whole box of collectible Halloween stuff. Naturally, it's November 2nd, 2 days after Halloween. Seems how things go for me sometimes. But to pay $170 for this, plus the dump fee and the swap meet tickets, I'm going to be clawing and scratching just to break even. I've got my Lane coffee table here, my vintage Game Boy. I would say that's a kiwi color. And my final comment is that in every boy's life there's a rite of passage, I guess, when you have to stop playing with your G.I. Joes and go on to different things like girls and college and other things besides toys. But who can deny the joy of playing with toys? I suppose in a way we all just eventually graduate to new and better toys, like this German World War II bayonet. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant! Bye for now.